Hey guys, Jimmy here. Today we are playing one of Coolball's new games. I made a video on it a couple of days ago and I actually streamed it yesterday. If you want to go check out like my first time playing it. But as you can tell, I've been grinding it. Like I've actually been playing for 11 hours just to get number 1 on the leaderboard. Okay, so anyway, I actually didn't tell you the name of the game. This is Pet Tower Defense. The reason why I didn't tell you it straight away is because I kind of forgot what its name was, because I've just been grinding. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. I got like 4 hours of nap. Karam, don't you dare steal my spotlight, man. But anyway, like I was saying, this is a brand new game. If you haven't played like Pet Ranch Simulator, Pet Ranch Simulator 2, Pet Battle Simulator, this is kind of like those games, but in a tower defense game, which honestly sounds kind of cool. We've already had a tower defense simulator game, which I actually played a little bit. I don't think that game was updated for a long time. So yeah, anyway. So as you can tell, I'm actually pretty high level. I'm about to unlock this 4th tier, but I'm quite a while away from level 50. I don't think anyone's got anywhere close to it, but I am number 1 on the leaderboard right now for the Infinite modes. So I'm not actually the highest level by any means. Like, I'm not actually nowhere near it right now. I think I'm like 10 levels behind. But I do have the number 1 on the leaderboard. So I actually put up a tweet last night. So if I quickly go here, you can see that days played. I mean, this is just like whoever. This is just random, to be honest, right now. So like, it's just random. It's just RNG if you actually get onto here. For the levels, I'm actually like 8 behind, almost 7 behind though. But as you can tell, like, I'm not like really that high up on it anymore. Actually, where am I? Oh, there I am. I am 25th. That's all right, I guess. All right, but I am number 1 on here. So then, Little Turtle and God of Darkness actually weren't here. It was actually Power, and I think it might have been Reg. But basically, number 2 and number 3 were 49, and I just passed them by 1. There actually is a little trick, so you can probably get like 5 or 6 levels or like more waves than you probably should be able to. Like basically, like if you notice that they're starting to get way too strong and they're getting like towards like the halfway mark towards like your building or to like your safe like health area, you just want to like start spam skipping, just like try and get all of the waves, just keep going, and it actually counts. You don't have to complete the waves, you just have to be on them. So it's like the basic of the trick. So then, with that being said, as you can tell by my team, I have 3 legendaries, and actually I will play one of these games and I'll see like if I can break my new score, but I probably won't. I actually got 50 with this pet, and it was actually the glitched mouse I believe I used. I didn't have this one unlocked yet. I had to wait for it to recycle, so yeah. Also, I should mention, if you don't actually know how the hatchery works, if you go to the hatchery, it refreshes every hour. So every 1 hour, there isn't multiple eggs, there's 1 egg, and every hour, these pets completely change. Well, I think 3 of them do, not all of them. So yeah, so far I've only seen 3 different legendaries, so I think I have all of them. There could be another one that I just haven't seen yet when I went to like sleep. There might be one in, so I'm actually surprised no one actually passed me when I went to sleep, because I was kind of expecting that people would have, which would have really sucked. But yeah, anyway, so now I have actually got 3 legendaries. Let me tell you like exactly how it works a little bit. Also, probably should mention for like the upgrades and evolve, like I'm going to explain like how they work. For the upgrade, basically, you use your other pet. So if I can click on this one, but it's locked. So if I click on it, it would basically turn the pets or turn the eggs that you get into experience, and they'll level them up. Also, the more levels that you have, the more damage you do. Unfortunately, I can't level this one up anymore for some reason. Like, it doesn't give me any percentage. So I believe level 70 right now is the max upgrade for pets, it looks like. And also there is an evolution thing, which as you can tell here, this is for legendary ones, okay? So I'm guessing most people are going to have like epics, but if you click on evolve, I've already maxed this one out. When you evolve an epic once, you can place 1 more of them down when you're actually playing the game. So like straight off, you can like tell like down on the bottom it says like 0 out of 7. For this pet, it's usually going to be 0 out of 5. If you evolve it once, it'll be 0 out of 6, so you can place 6 of them down instead. When you evolve it the second time, it costs 20% cheaper to also just upgrade it. And then the 3rd evolution, it gives you a permanent 20% damage, which is really good. And that's it. You can't evolve it anymore right now, at least. And then for the legendary ones, it's a little bit stronger. So when you evolve it the first time, you actually get put down 2 of them. So originally it's 5, then since I've evolved it once, I get to place down 7 of them, which is really, really good. Second evolution, it's like basically the same thing, but it's a little bit more amped up. It costs 25% cheaper, and then for the third evolution, 25% more damage. So right now this is my highest level pet, and this is probably my highest damaging pet, but I don't exactly know if it's the best one. So basically, and also there are actually some abilities. You don't get to see the abilities on the pets until you actually play the game, but I will let you know, this Exalted Angel has no ability. It just does raw, massive damage. Whereas these 2 pets, when I think it's I think for this one, when you go to upgrade 3, like like level 3 on the actual game, it will start unlocking splash damage, and then level 4, it just increases its power a little bit. So yeah, when you get to level 3, it will start doing splash damage, so everything like around it, like the 6 pets around it, also take the same amount of damage, which is really, really good. And then the Cyber Dragon also gets that one, but I think this one gets it at level 4, not level 3 whenever you upgrade it in the actual game. So yeah, also as you can tell, I've upgraded these 2 to the max. This one is fairly new for me, so I've only got it upgraded once. I need to try and grind out these ones. But yeah, with that being said though, let's go grind a game. I'm going to quickly tell them I'm trying to solo really quickly. So anyway, I'll be back in a second. I'm going to hop into a game and show you like my strategy really, but there's probably a chance I'm not going to beat my level since I haven't really like max upgraded the Omni yet, unfortunately. But anyway, let's hop into a game really quickly. Okay then, we're in. So I've swapped my webcam out to this area because whenever you put a pet down and you look at the stats, it's actually in the bottom left. Although I am blocking the money a little bit, but I don't think you need to worry about the money. So basically, for this game, it's just simple. It's like very similar to like every other tower defense game. I mean, I've been playing tower defense games like since Balloon Tower Defense came out, which was a long time ago now. But basically, as you can tell here, you can click on this, you can actually upgrade them, and you can tell this is really, really cheap to upgrade them. So yeah, this is my damaging one low. So basically, if you are new to like tower defense games, you don't really know how to play, there is damage in the game. So if you're playing with people and you want damage, like the most damage, because you do actually get gems for getting more damage for like your quests, just put them next to the spawn and start spawn trapping them. But if you want to play for the waves, like a long amount of waves, which by the way, it's called infinite waves, but it only goes up to 1,000, but let's be honest, we're not going to get to that anytime soon. We're going to need like 5 legendaries unlocked, which, like I said, so far I've only seen 3 of them, so I think there's only 3 legendaries. But once we get like a full team of legendaries, oh boy. So yeah, but for right now, oh actually I put it a little bit too close in the middle. So usually what I'll do is I'll, since these are my damaging ones, I'll usually have these ones target the strongest one. Usually, I'll just leave them on first, but now what I've been doing is I've been putting these ones on the strongest because they do, like I said, a massive damage. And since these other 2 legends that I have do splash damage, I just have them just hit the ones at the front, and then it'll just like start basically just chipping all of them down. Like, oh, these ones are gonna go for the weak, the really high health ones, and these ones I'm hoping that I just basically pick off all of the ones that have been weakened for me. So that's basically the plan that I've been going for. So usually what I've been doing right now is that these ones have the biggest range. My Omnis. The Cyber Dragon has like the second amount of range, and then this one has like the lowest amount of range, but like I said, massive damage, and I think it fires the quickest as well. So I'm going to put some of these down now really quickly. I think the strategy is, I don't really have a strategy right now for like where I want to exactly put my pets. I'm just going to put it here, I guess, for now. And I'll just put this one here as well. Because when I upgrade it, it should be able to like cover this corner as well, because it gets quite a lot of range. So basically how I think you really should want to play it is, so you can see like the radius. Basically, for this entire path, you don't want any gaps. If there's gaps, the pets are just getting more grounds and they're not getting damaged. A lot of people like stack them up like I am doing right now, but these have a lot of range, so they can like cover this entire area basically. But basically, like, I'm gonna put like 6 of my pets here, and probably like another 6-ish here, and I'm gonna basically just try and fill up all of this path with just other pets to try and like just deal damage along the way. Like, basically, you don't want to give any of these any chance to breathe. Okay, so like I was saying, let me quickly put the Omni ones down now. since they have the longest range, and you can actually tell that they have the longest range they almost hit really hard. So I'm actually going to put them over here, because when I upgrade them, they're going to be able to hit over here as well anyway. So might as well completely do this. Yeah, I'll do that, I think. So then, with that being said, let's quickly go ahead. These ones are all set to first. I'm just going to set this one to strongest, just because that's what I've found out seems to be the best. That's how I got to 50 at least. So yeah, so as you can tell by the stats, since this one is level 70, which by the way, looks like upgrade 70 is the highest, I can't get any more levels on these ones unfortunately. This one does like 100 damage, but the range is 14, and the ability is 0, there isn't one. Same for these ones, they don't have any abilities yet until I upgrade them, but as you can tell, damage-wise is a lot less, but isn't max level yet. Range is a little bit higher low, and like I said, it's going to have splash damage whenever I upgrade it a little bit more. And the Awakened Omni has way more range, especially when I upgrade it. So I'm just going to start skipping ways. I'm going to start upgrading them, just like show you the max version of them. So this is my strongest pet right now. It deals 422.5 damage, has a range of 20, which is pretty decent, I'd say. I mean, it hits like everything in this area now, which is great. Probably could have pushed it more a little bit to the left so it could start spawn trapping, but oh well. And like I said, it hasn't got any abilities, unfortunately. Next, I guess I'll show the Cyber Dragon. So yeah, also, the strategy that I've been using is that it seems that having just like one, if you only get like 3 unlocks, it seems like for me right now, it seems like one high damaging pet is really good to like start picking off the bosses, and then having 2 splash ones seem to be pretty good to like just start picking off all of these pets, because if they hit any of them, a lot of them are just going to get hit for the same amount of damage. So anyway, let's see if I can start upgrading you a little bit. Yep, there we are. Okay then, so as you can tell now, the Cyber Dragon has all of its max stats, so it does way less damage, but as you can tell, the range is a little bit more. The attack speed is the exact same, and as you can tell, there actually is a splash damage. So, at first, when I saw this, I thought, oh, that's kind of lame. It only does 6 damage to the ones around it. That's actually not true. This number means it hits 6 opponents. I don't know if it's like, oh, it targets 1 pet and it will hit another 5 to get 6, or it targets 1 and it hits another 6 to get 7. So I'm not too sure about that one. But as you can tell, these pets can't touch them yet, but this one can, and you can tell it's hitting multiple for 160. So yeah, that's a really good thing. So I thought it was like, oh, it's not that good. It only hits them for 6. That's kind of lame. No, it hits up to 6 different pets. It looks like, which is very good. And then last but not least, I guess we'll upgrade the Omni so you can tell it has massive, and I mean massive range. Okay, I can't max upgrade this one yet, but yeah, it has massive range. Can I get like another 400 please? Please? Another 400s? We're really close. Please? Give me another 400. There we are. So yeah, actually, I could have probably put it like round about here so I can get like just more range, because I mean, it can spawn trap them I guess now, which is great, but this is just so much like unused area that I'm just not going to be using. But yeah, so there we are. So here are the 3 legendaries that I have. Like I said, these 2 are maxed upgrades, like they're like, evolved. I've evolved them both 3 times. The Omni I've only evolved it once, so that you can tell the damage isn't as much, and also it takes twice as quick to attack, basically 5, almost double, which is 5 seconds, which is very slow, but the range makes up for it. It's basically double the range, but it takes twice as long to fire, which I guess is fine. But like I said, if I actually put this one to the right a little bit more, it would have been able to hit it down to like this corner, it looks like, which would have been really good. So yeah, so usually what I would probably recommend first is not to upgrade your pets first. I don't think it really matters which order. I mean, they're not going to get out towards here for a long time, to be honest, so you can basically do whatever you want for early game. But for late game, you definitely want to start having a lot of your pets down, just in case they start getting through. They have something like to clean them up, basically. So right here, I'm actually going to go start and just work on these now. So I'm going to just pour it like here. So I'll basically like show you my layout that I have. It's not really the best. Like, I don't really have like a solid layout. It's just to like try and cover up as much of the path as I can. So these ones I'll usually put here. Actually, I can put them probably a little bit lower, because whenever they get more range, they're just going to be able to hit both of these corners, hopefully, and get as far down as possible. Try and make the most out of them. This one probably won't hit as far. I put down the wrong one. So, yeah, that's actually really... Wait. Yeah, I can't. That one's kind of a waste. I don't like selling it, though, because I'm only getting, like, half my money back. If I upgrade it, I don't think it's going to reach this, though, like, right? 14? What's the max one again? 20? It might just hit it, but I don't think so. I probably would have wanted it to be, like, up here somewhere. So I'm just going to leave it there for now, I guess. Too late now, man. Too late now. I'll put this one here. I'm hoping that this one's going to reach all of them. Hopefully. Oh, I feel like... okay, I'm actually just going to sell it. Also, I almost put down the wrong peg again, I think. I'm actually just going to go ahead and sell this one. This one probably wants to be like around here, so they can just hit everything. This one I can put here, because when this one gets to 25 range, it should be able to hit that area. These ones have the longest range, so I want to put them as far down as I can. I can put one like here as well, it looks like. And then that's basically like the setup that I have just like early game. You don't need to put any of these pets down for a while, because I mean, hey, this is gonna hit very probably like around here-ish when it's max leveled. But I do like to clean up a little bit of them. So like here, like trying to have them like just starting to overlap, so there's like I said, just no downtime from just walking for free, because that is really bad, I feel like. So yeah, I'm gonna put this one like probably here. Actually, I kind of want it to be on this path as well. So I'm gonna do this, I think, like right about here. And then I can also put this one, like, basically, like, in the exact same spot. But, you know, like, just in case they get through, I kind of want them to be here, I think. So, yeah, for this one, I'm going to put, like, more over here. So it can actually get them, like, at the very last second as well. For the Cyber Dragons, I can basically just put these where I want, really. So I'm just going to put these ones, like, here-ish. That should be fine. Omni can literally just go wherever it wants, honestly. It's just going to hit so far. Actually, I wonder if it hits everything over here. I'm going to test this one. Can I hit everything? Oh my gosh, it actually does. And that's what I'm talking about, the Omnis. They're basically snipers. Look at that range! Look at that range! Okay. I guess for this one, I'll try and have it hit, like, all of this area down here. It's like here. So this should hopefully, like, hit all of this part of the path, which is going to be great. So basically, like I said, these areas are just like trying to just pick things off at the very last, because most of my pets are over here, which, like I said, probably not a great idea to like bundle them all together, but oh well. So let's go ahead really quickly. This is another Omni. I'll put this one in the middle, just so it like helps a little bit as well. And then these two can just kind of go here, I think. And this one I'll put over here, I think, as well. And with that being said, that is all my team. So I guess now I'm going to keep cutting back so this video isn't too long. I will be back, I guess, like every 10 levels, and I'll show like my progress and like, hey, how I'm doing, and like how much the health the pets are on. So like right now they're on like 500, 800-ish for some of the stronger ones. So yeah, anyway, I guess I'll be back now whenever we get to wave 30. Okay then, we're back. So we're actually on wave 30 now, so as you can tell that the healths are quite a lot increased. They actually ramp up very quickly, very soon. Like, I think 40 they go up by a lot. That's why it like starts getting difficult. That's why most people are like stuck on 50 right now, it looks like. So yeah, right now I've upgraded the first 9 pets I have. Also, I completely forgot. I just changed these ones to strongest. They haven't even got down here yet. They haven't even got past like this area, so not really like having too much issues. So yeah. Also, right now I'm just working on like leveling these up. I'll get to them soon. Since these aren't being used, there's no point like leveling up right now until I actually need them. So you can tell like they're still kind of struggling. So yeah, I actually forgot to mention though in the first part, because I know that some people are gonna say, why don't you just put every pet next to each other like at the beginning? Because I have been playing with viewers on stream, and that seems to that works in storyline mode, not for the infinite mode. That is really good for like early games, because you're basically just spawn trapping them. But when you get to the later rounds, whenever they get through, you're gonna like, oh, you gotta panic and start selling them, and then starting to move them. It's just not really efficient enough. And also, for these pets, they're dumb. Okay, I think that's the easiest way to say it. If they're all put on first, they will all target the same pets. Okay, they'll all target the same opposing pets. So, if, for example, my angel one-shots it, these guys are just wasting their attack. They aren't actually hitting that pet. So, in my opinion, I don't think it's worth stacking too many pets up at the same area, because they're all going to hit the same pets, and you're wasting a turn. And especially when some of them take 5 seconds to attack, that is a big major time waste. So that's why I like spreading them out as much as I can. Although I'm not going to lie, having a couple of splash damages, I kind of wish I moved these ones a little bit more forwards, so I could actually spawn trap. Because they're mostly going to be grouped towards the beginning, as you can tell, like they're flooding out the gate. So if I have more of my splash damage ones hits these, as you can tell, like, since these ones are a lot quicker than these bricks, but they don't spawn in first, so they basically like overlap for a while. So I can get like massive splash damage on them, like basically spawning in. So yeah, that's level 30. I guess I'm back now whenever we get level 40, and by level 40 we might have upgraded almost all of them by now. Actually, maybe just these 4. They do cost quite a lot to upgrade a lot of these really expensive legends, although I did make them a little bit cheaper. But yeah, I'm back whenever it gets like wave 40, I guess now. Okay, then we're back. We're actually about to go into wave 40, but as you can tell, they're actually starting to get a lot further than they would before. So I'm actually like glad I just started upgrading these ones. And I'm actually not going to skip it yet. Actually, I will. These ones, this is going to probably die. Yeah, right there. And these ones aren't really attacking these ones too much, so that's fine. But yeah, wanted to quickly show you something that I've actually found out. Is this placement. This placement is godly. It's a little bit off flow, so later on I'm probably going to sell it and like move it, like, I'm not even kidding, like just right here, just like one little step to the left. When I click this, you'll see how insane this is. It can hit this path all the way down here, and it looks like it just hits a little bit of this path. So if I move it a little bit to the left, just a little bit, and maybe a little bit more down, I can get all of this, like, basically to the same spot, like right here to this corner. That is nuts. I might actually do that for all of these, because if I put them all like lining up next to one another, they can hit all of that spot. So I actually might do that, but at the same time, like I said, they'll just end up hitting the same pet, so I don't know if it's really worth it. But anyway, there we are. Wave at 41. I probably shouldn't have skipped, because these pets are still targeting these ones, and they can tell. I wasn't kidding about the health, by the way. They are now 4,000. They go up very, very quickly. Do I actually have enough to sell this one and replace it a little bit? I think I do. Okay, I need to like place it just a tiny bit to the left. Just a tiny, tiny bit. I think here is good. I really hope it is. And max upgrades. Yeah. So it looks like it still hits all of that path. It's cutting a little bit of this corner off, but since these pets like still stand on this like corner as well, it can hit all of them now, which that is a godly placement. That is so good. That is so good. I'm glad I found that. I'm probably just gonna leave these here for now. There's no point like moving them now, especially because it's gonna start costing a lot to sell them. But yeah, this is the part where it starts to get a little bit tricky now. But I guess now we'll be back whenever we get to like 45, and when I'm like probably gonna start struggling quite a lot, I'm gonna have to start skipping a lot of waves to try and get as high as I can. So might be able to get to like 51, maybe 52. Probably not really anything higher than that, unfortunately, right now. Although, as you can tell, I did hit level 30 a while ago. I think in the last couple I just didn't realize it. So whenever I'm done with this game, I will have a 4th slot unequipped, which means I can probably get even higher than I can before. Okay, not quite 45, but you can tell these pets are now starting to get really, really far, and it's mostly just these yellow ones because they have so much freaking health, and like right here, like the splash damage ones aren't going to do that much because they don't do a lot of damage. They're mostly just to like do damage to a bunch of them. But now I think is going to be the time where I'm just going to start spamming them, it looks like. Just start spamming skip wave. I wouldn't really recommend skipping wave unless like it's like towards like the end of the game and you know you're going to lose soon. This is probably like going to be the wave where one or two of them starts getting past and start attacking my base. So yeah, almost got all of them upgraded. I think it's because I sold my Omni, so I'm not able to like upgrade all of them. I had to get this Omni up by one more stage. My Angel needs one more stage, which I'm probably going to do this one first because it does more damage, and especially with like 1,000 of health left over. And then this one, I just haven't upgraded yet at all, so big rip. So yeah, now like I said, I'm going to start skipping the waves because look how far they got. and I can already go to like the next wave. So it basically just gives you a boost for like the last one. So technically right now, I can probably make it to like wave 46, 47 on my own, although I will take a lot of damage and I will probably like go down on 47 potentially. But if I skip them, yeah, these are gonna get a lot further, but I can just technically get my wave up a lot more. Because I'm trying to like time it basically. I don't exactly know what the best place to do it is, but I'm trying to time it so whenever I'm like, okay, I've got like 1 or 2 rounds to lose, I want to just spam with the waves as much as possible, just like try and get a higher score, and I probably should have. So yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a cheat, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like the other people that are 50 as well, I'll probably also use this one, so I might make it to 50 again. Actually might not. I've only been to 50 once, I don't know exactly how I did it, and that wasn't with a full team of legendaries. I had an epic, I believe. This is actually the first time I've used these ones, I think. So yeah, as you can tell, like, these ones start going to make it to my base now, which is really, really bad. So I think I actually probably did it a little bit too early, to be honest. Actually, let's upgrade this one so it actually hits quite a few of them. Again, next wave, we're on 45. These ones are going to make it through. I mostly need to take these ones out. These have a lot more, less health. So yeah, also, like I was talking about the angels, these ones over here, these 5 or 6? I don't know how many there are, I think there's 5. These ones attack the strongest ones. These ones attack the ones in the front, just so like it can start picking some pets off, because we don't want them to get too far. There we are. Okay, as you can tell, they're starting to like get towards my base. I might just be like, probably not now, but I might just be able to squeeze 49 out. It's about as like, yep, there we are, 49. Oh, we got super, super close, but now since I have 4 things unlocked, it looks like I might be able to get to a higher one than I currently do, so I might actually break 51 by kind of like cheating and doing this tactic. So there's no way I'm going to live this one. I have 10 more lives left, so rip. These ones are, like, some of them are going to get killed, but not all of them, so that's basically GG at this point. I'm trying to like quickly upgrade this one. Yep, there we are. So 49. I didn't even get my best high score. That unfortunate. Even with a full team of legendaries, it's probably because I didn't like I sold one of them. You have to play like very perfectly. So because I sold one of them, I couldn't upgrade these ones to the max sooner. Like this one, I could have got more range and started doing more damage early. So yeah, but there's that. But now since I have another one unlocked, another slot, I can actually go ahead and put on another one. So unfortunately, you can't put on 2 different of the same pets. Like I have 2 of these. I can't put on any of them. This one I'm not going to use at all because this one's already max evolved. So until they bring out like evolve level 4 and 5, this is just going to sit in my path doing nothing. Could use it technically to like upgrade. Like if I use it, I get like an entire level, which isn't really that worth it, to be honest. So for right now, I'm just going to lock it and see if they release any more evolution levels. On that low, I'm probably just going to go ahead and equip this one. I've been saving this one for whenever I do unlock 30 because it already is, like I said, max evolved. And really quickly, is there any new pets? Oh, it's the angel again. I don't know if that's actually changed. Let's have a look. Oh, actually refresh in 3 minutes. Okay, well, can I actually buy any? I can't really buy any. Also, I should mention, don't hatch 1 at a time, hatch 10 at a time. So if you hatch 10 of them for 1 at a time, it costs 300 gems. If you hatch 10 at a time, it basically costs 9, so you're actually getting 1 extra egg for free. So only hatch 10 times eggs. That's what I would recommend. So yeah, all on that low, I don't exactly know what the best strategy is. Like, do you want to get free? You want to get like 2 or 3 legendaries first, and then try and go for duplicates to upgrade them? I think it's probably best to try and at least get 2 of the same legendary before you start going for another one. Like, placing down two more of them is such a big help. And then the other evolutions you can get like whenever you get like a couple of them maybe. So I'd probably recommend that. Try and go for like just 1 duplicate of the first legendary that you get. So there's those. Really, really close to my new high score, but that's fine. Am I still... No! Someone actually passed me in that game! I could have actually took it back. Well, that's really unfortunate, but I'm still using the title number 1, so you sorry, okay. Dang, that was like... it took about time, okay. I did take, like I said, like a 4 or 5 hours nap, basically, because I had to go to sleep, because it was like 6 AM. So yeah, anyway, gonna leave off here. That's how I became number 1. and then False got dethroned. But I'm gonna go take it back now, okay? Because I got my 4 slots. And let's have a quick look, see what level he is, okay? What's his name again? The Neon Green. I wonder if there's I wonder what strategy he's using then, because it looks like he is a lower level than me. Although he might have all of the legendaries that I have, but maybe his are max level. I haven't seen his name, so I don't actually know where he is. So ripper on it. But yeah, I have 4 slots. I'm actually gonna go play off camera. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Also, if you want to see me play some more tower defense games, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see more of this game streamed, let me know as well. But other than that, can't really show you anything else except like the quest. Like, look how much damage I've done. I get so many gems just because of that. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave off here. See you guys next time.